Well, hello my friends, welcome back to the channel and Happy New Year. And guess what we have here in Clearlake? The sun is shining again. We've had some on and off weather, but the next couple days are looking fantastic. So let's just go down here and take a peek at how good the water level's looking since we've had these last couple storms, and I'll give you guys a rundown on how Clearlake is fishing right now. First off, let's just throw a study on all this beautiful water. Look at that. Look how high it's coming up right there on those poles. I call these my Bobsy gauge instead of the Rumsey gauge. Oh man, it's looking so good. Probably got a foot of clarity here right now. The storm's definitely dirtied it up a little bit like you would expect, but nothing like you'd think it would. So anyway, there's you guys a look at that. And as far as water temperatures, every time I've gone out this week, I have trouble with my gauges, but I ask everybody that I see, so I can't give you a really accurate reading on the on the water temperatures, but I know they're averaging from the high 40s to the mid 50s on a nice warm day. It's going to get up to 60 tomorrow. I've got my I got my buddy Mike Rogers coming up to spend the night with me, and we're going to fish tomorrow. So I'm not gonna post much on water stuff right now, and tomorrow I'll do a day on the water with Mike Rogers, and I will do a what's on deck for our trip. But as far as the fishing goes right now, all I can say about Clearlake is it's freaking crazy right now. You can, and by crazy I mean you can have the craziest day of your life, or you can just get your freaking tail handed to you. I mean, you're hero or zero right now, and there are some big fats being caught right now, and plenty of them. I've talked to guys that have gone out there and had 20 pounds in 30 minutes, and I know guys like me freaking going out there and catching 2 fish and only 1 keeper, and I mean really good fishermen, and just being on the fish, you know, and going out and just not being able to put it together that day. That's how quickly things can change. And well, when these guys that are getting it dialed and figured out, I mean, I got a lot of respect for them. It's not easy to do. It can be so frustrating when you when you think you're all that, and then you just get kicked right in the old bum. But anyway, Clearlake is really fishing good right now. The weather's great right now. I think this weekend is going to be phenomenal. I mean, it's time to start throwing the swim baits. My best bite has been on the swim baits, but I'm out targeting the big fish. I want to catch big fish, so I mean I'm concentrating on the the bigger swim baits. I like throwing the optimums. There's just so many options out there, but the key is, just like Paul Bailey said in my last video, is fish slow. But I'm also out there. I'm trying to force feed that A rig. I'm not having anything I would call success on that A rig. I've gotten a couple of them on them. I feel like I could probably catch some numbers on the rip bait, but that's just not a bait that I like throwing. I have trouble with my hands, and that's just too darn many hooks, and the likelihood of me getting a hook in me when I'm fishing a rip bait is just higher than I want to take. And plus, when I'm fun fishing, I just don't want a bait stuck all over a fish's face. But that's just me, not getting on a soapbox or thinking I'm better than anybody. It's just it's a fish catching machine that I just try not to catch them on. But anyway, the underspin is also a numbers bait right now, and you know, the tournament that we got our butts handed to us in, we caught fish on the underspin. They just weren't keepers. But you know, I feel like probably a lot of those big fish that were caught were on the underspin. And I also know that the LV bite is still out there to be had. But you know, those baits go hand in hand. When this water gets cold, your LV, your rip bait, your A rigs, I mean, all that stuff is good to go. But I can guarantee there's probably some people out there that are pulling some tricks out of their hats and probably slow rolling a big old spinner bait on the bottom, or a big old fat jig. I mean, you can never go wrong. Like Billy Hines said, go wrong with a jig. It can always get you a bit. But anyway, like I said, the weather's looking good. The wind looks like it's gonna not be terrible. The water level is fantastic. Every ramp is in great shape. And if you've got the opportunity, I highly recommend coming up to Clearlake right now. But be prepared for hero or zero. And I mean, all you can do is just come up and do the best you can do, and remember to just not let anything take the fun out of your day. Just come up here and realize the blessing it is to be on such a wonderful lake. I mean, we've got consistently the #3 rated bass fishing lake in the nation right here in our backyard. I mean, how lucky is that? So anyway, you guys get up here. You know what's next. Treat people the way you want to be treated, and peace out, baby. Okay, guys, don't forget to like, share, and comment. Help a brother out. Everyone makes a difference. Peace out.